How does systemic oppression contribute to generational trauma? Have you ever wondered how the struggles of one generation can echo through the lives of the next? This connection often stems from systemic oppression, which creates lasting effects on family dynamics and roles. Systemic oppression refers to the widespread discrimination embedded in our social, economic, and political systems. It disproportionately affects certain groups based on race, ethnicity, gender, and other identities. When families face systemic oppression, they often experience chronic stress and adversity. This ongoing pressure can disrupt healthy family functioning. For instance, families impacted by systemic racism may struggle with economic hardship, housing instability, and limited access to health care. These challenges can strain relationships and undermine emotional well-being. One major way systemic oppression contributes to generational trauma is through the high rates of incarceration among marginalized communities. When parents are incarcerated, children face trauma from separation and stigma. This can lead to emotional challenges like anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. These mental health issues can affect how these children form relationships and parent their own kids, continuing the cycle of trauma. Systemic oppression also shapes family structures and roles. Certain family forms, like Black families, have historically been marginalized. This can create instability and stress within these families, impacting the roles family members take on and the boundaries they set. When family dynamics are altered, it can hinder the development of secure attachments and supportive relationships, which are essential for healing trauma. Cultural loss is another consequence of systemic oppression, especially for Indigenous communities. The removal from cultural practices and the imposition of dominant societal norms can create tension between generations. Younger family members may feel shame or disconnection from their heritage, weakening family bonds and contributing to identity loss. In educational settings, children from oppressed groups often face discrimination and harsher disciplinary actions. Negative labels from teachers or peers can damage a child's self-esteem and sense of belonging. This affects their emotional health and family interactions. Additionally, these children may receive less timely mental health care, worsening the effects of trauma within the family. Substance use is another outcome linked to experiences of racial discrimination and systemic oppression. Families dealing with substance use disorders may face further breakdowns in communication and trust. This can perpetuate cycles of trauma and dysfunction. Systemic oppression contributes to generational trauma by creating chronic stress, disrupting family roles and boundaries, causing separations like incarceration, fostering cultural loss, and limiting access to supportive resources. These factors collectively undermine the emotional health and cohesion of families, making it difficult to break cycles of trauma. Understanding these connections is vital for supporting families and promoting healing across generations.